It's week 12 of the NFL, and we've got the Seahawks veteran quarterback. There were no problems for him last week, going over 350 passing yards. It's the Seahawks and the 49ers on Thursday night.
Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith. Smith going to look to throw right away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Smith flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Now it's Smith. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. They will be led out by their 6'4 quarterback from UCLA. It's Josh Rosen. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action here with Rosen. He has it complete to Christian Watson. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink. Pick out a plays that are best for you. You know what you're looking for? So who are the freshest guys coming off the last game? We're playing a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And now it's Rosen looking. And this is incomplete.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job. Rosen on first down. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. The Niners at 4-7 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. The 40. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, the other direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they've got the first lead.
And that certainly changes the early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there against an electrifying defense.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Taken at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks.
Pressure comes and down goes Rosen. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Well, backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Rosen. Got his target, Samuel.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Here's Rosen to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Niners who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Santa Clara.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Rosen.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. On play action, Rosen.
He finds Watson complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Rosen. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
And that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And they decided to go with the safety blitz there. And look, if that gets picked up, quarterback really has the advantage then because he'll have more time to throw the football and some wide open space. But when it doesn't, that's a guy who gets a free run into the backfield, and oftentimes the QB ends up on his backside as he did there.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
And the next-gen stat's going to illustrate just how quickly a quarterback has to process everything as he was on the ground in under 3 seconds, 2.9 to be precise.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Deebo Samuel and the 49ers.
Here. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is it allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
And they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Completes it to Samuel. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Rosen. This will be caught. It's Samuel.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off the play fake, here's Rosen. Touchdown!
Christian Watson as the first half is winding down. And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. That time a 6-play drive.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The final shot here before break. Smith going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. Rosen off the play action. His throw incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has. It is not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he will find his man, Samuel. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, here's Mitchell.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Rosen to throw on third down. This one caught by Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a draw play to McCaffrey.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They run over center with Mitt.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And now off to the races down the right side. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Well, this offense and Elijah Mitchell coming back onto the field now.
Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you got a talented back, give it back to him.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Rosen. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still fourth down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A 41-yard punt there with no return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. Back now here in Santa Clara.
Here we go.
All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
And Walker once more.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Rosen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Play action here with Rosen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14.
49ers 14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers.
And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick six on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
Rosen's throw pulled in by Kittle. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From midfield now, here's Rosen. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Room here to run. He's at the 40, 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 79 yards. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize. Then once he saw it, he used his speed and escapability in tandem and turned this into a tremendous play.
Here's Rosen. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, It may be a nonstop push.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
96 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm not live.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the defense is going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Holding. Offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now it's Smith. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So Josh Rosen in the offense. Down 28-21, 30 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now it's Rosen.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
And this is so uncharacteristic for him this season. Back-to-back interceptions from a guy who's taken really good care of the ball so far this season. Got to give credit to the defensive coaches, the players on the opposing sideline. Excellent preparation, even better execution.
Somebody lit a fire under that offense.